What's up, wrestling fans? My name is Bigboysnacksjonnytv. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And tonight I go my WWE Raw review and highlights. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please watch the video from all the way from the beginning all the way to the end. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more wrestling content on the channel like this. Cause I'm on the road to 8K and a path to YouTube partner. Follow my social media down below in the description. And thank you guys so much for coming out to my live stream for the Super Bowl for the Kansas City Chiefs versus Philadelphia Eagles. And thank you guys so much for coming to my live stream on Saturday. We just sat there and chilled for 2 hours. All right, let's move on. Shout out to Hot Shot. I love Hot Shot and her community, man. So shout out to Hot Shot. So Hot Shot, if you're watching this video, shout out to you and your community. Your community is awesome. Keep up the good work. But anyway, let me get to this review. Now, WWE Raw was a good show, and I give it a 6 out of 10. And WWE Raw was live from Nashville, Tennessee, Bridgestone Arena. Commentary tonight were Michael Cole and Pat McAfee. Then Now Forever together. The WWE video leads us to the show. The WWE drone is flying us over the city of Nashville, Tennessee. Pre-show arrivals, WWE Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio is shown arriving. His opponent in the Elimination Chamber qualifying match, Logan Paul, is also shown arriving. Women's Intercontinental Champion Lara Valkyria is in the arena. Steel Battle Bailey bouncing a basketball in the Elimination Chamber qualifying match. Raw's newest superstar AJ Styles is also in the building. Arena concourse. Main event Jey Uso is in the arena concourse surrounded by fans. The people are fired up for him. So we get the main event Jey Uso kickoff Raw. This was a good promo by Jey Uso. Main event Jey Uso makes his entrance through the crowd. The crowd is amped up and yeeting all over the place as they are commentators. The WrestleMania 40 Las Vegas 41 signs hangs from the arena ceiling. Jey Uso's destination after winning the Royal Rumble last Saturday. The music dies down, but the crowd chants one more time. Jey Uso has the music start as he leads the crowd in a massive yeet dance. Jey Uso leaves the ring and stands on the announcer table before leading another yeet dance. Also, Jey Uso continues to yeet on the announcer table. World Heavyweight Champion gives him a chop block. Gunther hits him with a back suplex on the commentary table and stands over him. The crowd is loudly booing Gunther. Gunther pulls Jey Uso to his feet, but Jey Uso punches back at him. Gunther quickly backs him into the apron and drops the chest. Gunther gets Jey Uso in the ring and signs him up for a boot. Gunther rips the Yeet shirt off and chops Jey Uso down. The ring general takes the winner of the Royal Rumble and delivers a massive powerbomb in the center of the ring. Jay's WWE officials run in and runs down to pull Gunther away. Gunther quickly blows through them and delivers a second powerbomb to Jey Uso. The WWE officials stand between Gunther and Jey Uso. Gunther finally walks off and smirks at what he's done. The crowd chants Gunther sucks. Jey Uso is still laying in the canvas, grabbing the microphone. Jey Uso sits up and catches his breath. The crowd chants Yeet. Gunther warns Jey Uso that he is not worthy of facing him at WrestleMania 41. Jey Uso says, "Maybe I shouldn't say this. Me and you at WrestleMania 41." Gunther is outraged and charged out to the ring. Gunther gets on the apron and Jey Uso punches him down to ringside. Jey Uso hits the ropes and dives over the top rope with a plancha onto Gunther and the WWE security. Gunther is pulled away and it's alright. So y'all already know that Jey Uso is going to face Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 41 Night 2. But book that match in the main event. So have Jey Uso, main event Jey Uso versus the Reign General Gunther at WrestleMania 41 Night 2 in the main event. That match itself has to be in the main event. That's just my opinion. That was a good promo by Jey Uso. Alright, let's move on. The commentators discuss what just happened. George Kittle of the San Francisco 49ers is behind them in the crowd. Replay last week on Raw, Liv Morgan attacked Io Sky backstage ahead of their Elimination Chamber qualifying match. Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley ran over to make the save, but she was blindsided by Raquel Rodriguez. Later in the night, Rhea Ripley ran ran in to stop Raquel Rodriguez from interfering. Rhea Ripley hit Liv Morgan in front of the referee, causing him to disqualify Io Sky. Liv Morgan, Alexa Bliss, and the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Bianca Belair are confirmed for the Women's Elimination Chamber. Backstage interview: Kathy Kelly is backstage with the Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley. Kathy Kelly asks how Rhea Ripley is navigating everything. Rhea Ripley says if Liv Morgan wins at Elimination Chamber, she'll deal with her at WrestleMania 41. As for the top girl, she Charlotte Flair, she is wasting everyone's time. Io Sky and Dakota Kai walk up to Rhea Ripley. Io Sky says Rhea Ripley calls her at WrestleMania. She's coming for her. Rhea Ripley says she is looking forward to it. In the arena, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez make their entrance. Commercial break, video package, World Tag Team Champions, the World Raiders will defend their titles against the Creed Brothers later tonight. So we go to backstage segment. Eric and Ivar of the World Raiders are warming up backstage. Elsewhere, we see the Creed Brothers getting fired up with Avi 9 by their side. So we get the first match, the tag team match, the Judgment Day, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Damage Control, Dakota Kai and Io Sky. This tag team match was fantastic. This by far has been one of Liv Morgan's best matches in WWE, but all four women killed it. This was a very good, fantastic tag team match. This tag team match was fantastic. Alright, Liv Morgan will start the match against Io Sky. Liv Morgan quickly avoids Io Sky and attacks Raquel Rodriguez in. Io Sky yells at Liv Morgan as the match taller Raquel Rodriguez approaches her. Io Sky slaps Raquel Rodriguez, so Raquel Rodriguez lifts her by the neck and slams her down. Io Sky fights back and leaps over her. Dakota Kai blonde tags in. Damage Control takes Raquel Rodriguez down and sandwich her with stereo drop kicks for a 2 count. Dakota Kai has Raquel Rodriguez in the corner and hits a big snapmare. Raquel Rodriguez throws her off and connects with a clothesline. Liv Morgan tags back in, but Dakota Kai hits a scorpion kick. Io Sky tags in and pulls Liv Morgan away from the corner. Io Sky does some handspring and drop kicks her down. Raquel Rodriguez tags in and boosts Io Sky down. Raquel Rodriguez attacks Io Sky in the corner. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez go back and forth with tags to double team Io Sky. Raquel Rodriguez hits Io Sky with a power slam for a 2 count. Raquel Rodriguez throws Io Sky down by the hair and bounces her into the corner. Raquel Rodriguez tags Liv Morgan in. Liv Morgan hits Io Sky with a bulldog for a 2 count. Raquel Rodriguez throws Io Sky by the hair and bounces her into the corner. Raquel Rodriguez tags Liv Morgan in. Liv Morgan hits Io Sky with a bulldog for a 2 count. Raquel Rodriguez tags in and strikes Io Sky down. Raquel Rodriguez goes for a slam, but Io Sky counters into a sleeper hold. Raquel Rodriguez quickly backs her into the corner. Io Sky flips through and back suplex and tags Dakota Kai in. Dakota Kai knocks Raquel Rodriguez back and unloads with some forearms. Dakota Kai hits a clothesline, but Raquel Rodriguez stays standing. Dakota Kai kicks her in the knee and hits a running boot to the corner of the for a 2 count. Raquel Rodriguez goes for the apron, so Dakota Kai stops her head into the mat. Liv Morgan runs in, but Io Sky sends her out of the ring. Dakota Kai kicks Liv Morgan in the face from the apron. Dakota Kai goes for a big boot on Raquel Rodriguez, but she hits the ring post when Raquel Rodriguez moves. Raquel Rodriguez slams Dakota Kai's face into the ring post. Commercial break. We come back from the commercial break to see Dakota Kai fight up from a weird chin lock applied to Raquel Rodriguez. Dakota Kai knocks her away, but Raquel Rodriguez stops her from making a tag. Dakota Kai drops her with the insecurity. Io Sky and Liv Morgan tag in. Io Sky hits a pair of running chops, followed by a drop kick. Liv Morgan reverses a whip, but Dakota Kai holds the ropes and knocks her out of the ring. Raquel Rodriguez grabs her, but Io Sky snaps her off to the top rope. Io Sky hits the ropes and hits Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez with a suicide dive. Io Sky gets Liv Morgan in the ring and goes to the top rope for a big missile drop kick. Io Sky keeps up and does a flip. Io Sky sizes her up in the corner and hits a bullet train attack for a 2 count. Sky takes a moment to recover and goes for it over the moonsault, but she lands on her feet when Liv Morgan puts her feet up. Sky hits Liv Morgan with a double underhook backbreaker for a near fall. Sky goes for another bullet train attack, but Raquel Rodriguez pulls Liv Morgan away. Raquel Rodriguez tags in. Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan hit a flapjack into a flying codebreaker combo. They look rough. That looks rough for Sky. Raquel Rodriguez picks up a near fall. Sky managed to get Raquel Rodriguez out of the ring and hits Liv Morgan with a release German suplex. Dakota Kai tagging and hits a rolling backstabber, but Raquel Rodriguez breaks up the pin. Raquel Rodriguez used Liv Morgan as the battering ram to take out Dakota Kai and Sky. Raquel Rodriguez then power bombs Liv Morgan onto Sky. Liv Morgan is busted open from the eyebrow. Raquel Rodriguez goes for a slingshot elbow drop on Dakota Kai, but Dakota Kai moves. Liv Morgan hits Dakota Kai with the Oblivion, but Sky breaks it up with a running knee. The crowd chants, "This is awesome." Sky rolls to the apron and tags in. Raquel Rodriguez grabs Dakota Kai and boosts Sky down. Raquel Rodriguez goes to powerbomb Dakota Kai, but Dakota Kai counters out. Dakota Kai hits a running boot in the corner. Liv Morgan hits Dakota Kai with the code breaker. Sky rolls Liv Morgan up for a 2 count. Liv Morgan hits a bicycle kick followed by an insecurity. Sky counters with a springboard, but she missed a kick. Liv Morgan rolls Sky up, but Sky rolls through and hits a double stomp in the midsection. Sky kicks Liv Morgan in the head and in the head to the top rope. Head to the top rope. Sky connects with a over the moonsault for the win. The winner of the match by pinfall, Damage Control. I love that beautiful over the moonsault by Sky. That was beautiful. Yeah, the winner of the match, Damage Control, Dakota Kai and Sky. This tag team match was fantastic, and by far this has been one of Liv Morgan's best matches in WWE. But this tag team match was fantastic. All four of these women killed it. All right, let's move on. Raquel Rodriguez carried the injured Liv Morgan away. Damage Control celebrates in the ring. So the four women that was in this tag team match, they was cooking in this match. This tag team match was fantastic. Unpredictably good match with Damage Control in the Judgment Day. It's amazing what a little color does for the match. They were going hard in this one and got the crowd into it big time. Fantastic tag team match. Hashtag WWE Raw. And I agree with that. Michael Cole announces that Sami Zayn has suffered spinal compression and extreme nerve damage, followed by the attack by Kevin Owens last week on Raw. Now I like the heel Kevin Owens way better than the babyface Kevin Owens, so I like this heel Kevin Owens, and I like how WWE is booking Kevin Owens as a heel. I love that. That's all I gotta say. Replay. Last week on Raw, Kevin Owens delivered a package power driver to Sami Zayn following a match against CM Punk. Kevin Owens was upset. Sami Zayn stood by as he lost at the Royal Rumble. Kevin Owens vows to make Sami Zayn pay. So we go to backstage segment. Women's Intercontinental Champion Lara Rakira is walking backstage. She battled Bayley, who is also shown walking backstage in the Elimination Chamber qualifying match. So we go to commercial break. Video package: World Heavyweight Champion Gunther is shown talking to new WWE recruits on the WWE Last Freaking LFG Legends and future guests, which debuts on A&E this Sunday. Bayley will be in the NBA Celebrity All-Star Game. Roxanne Perez of the NXT is at ringside due to her excellent performance in the World Rumble. She will battle Raquel Rodriguez in the Elimination Chamber qualifying match next week on Raw. So, in my honest opinion, I think they're going to have Raquel Rodriguez. No, sorry, I think they're going to have Roxanne Perez go over Raquel Rodriguez. So, Roxanne Perez is going to qualify next week on Raw for the Women's Elimination Chamber match. All right. George Kittle of the San Francisco 49ers is also showing at ringside. So we get the Elimination Chamber qualifying matches. Bailey versus the Women's Intercontinental Champion Lyra Kira. This was a good match in my opinion, but I do not like how Lyra Kira got pinned in the middle of the ring by Bailey. If Lyra Kira is the Women's Intercontinental Champion, you're supposed to make your champions look strong, not weak, by not taking a pinfall or being tapped out in the middle of the ring. But this match was good. They lock up and Bailey winches the arm. Lyra Kira connects with the arm drag to knock her away. Bailey soon grabs the arm again and twists it. Lyra Kira twists through and applies a side headlock. Lyra Kira connects with a headlock takeover, but Bailey grabs the head. Lyra Kira quickly gets out of it. They go for the test of strength. Lyra Kira tries to bridge up, but Bailey kicks her shoulders out and picks up a few one counts. Lyra Kira fights up and takes Bailey down. Bailey fights up, but Lyra Kira rips her off. Bailey connects with a shoulder tackle, but Lyra Kira quickly pops up. Bailey takes her down and twists the leg. Lyra Kira quickly takes her down. Bailey sends her to the corner and counters a flapjack. Bailey knocks her to the apron and goes for the rose plant, but Lyra Kira shows her off. Bailey hits a running forearm to the back, but Lyra Kira counters into a pin for a 2 count. Lyra Kira counters a rose plant and picks up another 2 count. Bailey quickly takes her down, but Lyra Kira soon sends her out of the ring. Lyra Kira connects with a reckoning ball dropkick to the floor. So we go to commercial break. Back from commercial break, Bailey is applying a neck vice to Lyra Kira. Lyra Kira gets out with a jawbreaker. Bailey quickly grabs her butt. But Lyra Kira kicks her in the midsection and strikes away at her. Bailey counters a suplex, but Lyra Kira quickly responds with a step up insecurity for a 2 count. Bailey strikes Lyra Kira, but Lyra Kira responds with a spin kick for another near fall. Lyra Kira goes for the second rope for a missile drop kick, but Bailey moves. Bailey goes for a sunset flip bomb into the turnbuckles, but Lyra Kira is too close to them, so it looks bad. Bailey goes for a diving elbow drop, but Lyra Kira gets the knees up. Lyra Kira hits a tornado DDT that doesn't look great. Bailey fights out and hits Bailey to belly for a near fall. Bailey and Lyra Kira exchange strikes in the center of the ring. Bailey soon hits a nasty knee to the face. Bailey puts her on her shoulders and hits a swinging sidewalk slam for a 2 count. Bailey grabs Lyra Kira, but Lyra Kira pushes her off. Bailey snaps Lyra Kira off the ropes, knocking her to the floor. Bailey hangs her on the apron for a swinging neck breaker, but Lyra Kira counters into a tornado DDT on the floor. Lyra Kira keeps hold of Bailey and hits a fisherman suplex on the floor. Lyra Kira gets in the ring and hits a second fisherman suplex for their fall. Lyra Kira positions Bailey and heads to the top rope. Bailey grabs the foot, but Lyra Kira forearms her away. Bailey is on the apron and climbs the second rope. Bailey goes for belly off the top rope, but Lyra Kira knocks her to the apron. Bailey is hanging over the second one. Lyra Kira hits a diving leg drop. Bailey gets out of the Nightwing. Lyra Kira rolls her up for a 2 count. Bailey soon tries for a rose plant, but Lyra Kira sweeps the feet. Lyra Kira goes for a la ma 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 magistro, but Bailey falls onto her and cradles her for the win. The winner by pinfall, Bailey. This was a good match, but I do not like how Lyra Kira took the pinfall. So if Lyra Kira is the Women's Intercontinental Champion, why is Lyra Kira taking the pinfall? I do not like how champions are taking it. I do not like how champions are taking the pinfall or being tapped out in the middle of the ring. So this was a good match, but I did not like how Lyra Kira took the pinfall. You you're supposed to make your champions look strong, not weak by taking a pinfall or being tapped out in the middle of the ring. Make your champions look strong, not weak. That is facts by itself. Alright. Bailey is going to the Elimination Chamber, joining Liv Morgan and Alexa Bliss in the WWE Women's Tag Team Champion Bianca Belair. Bailey helps Lyra Kira up and hugs her. The crowd gives them a nice ovation. So, in my honest opinion, they're gonna have Bianca Belair to win the Women's Elimination Chamber. And that's all I gotta say. That's just my honest opinion. Bailey and Lyra Kira tried to have a technical match built around respect. They had some good ideas, but there were too many muscles and slow motion spots to make this match remotely good. They were not in sync. I also rather not see Lyra Kira losing right now. Hashtag WWE Raw. So we get a VO package. Penta shouts Mero Zero. That means no fear of any challenge or cowards. Penta says he will teach Pete Dunne and Louis Kaiser a lesson. So we're gonna have a triple threat match between Penta versus Louis Kaiser versus Pete Dunne. That triple threat match is going to cook next week, and I cannot wait for it. Backstage segment. Jackie Redmond is backstage with Louis Kaiser. Louis Kaiser says he won't stop with Penta until he's done for good. Pete Dunne walks up and says he wasn't helping Louis Kaiser last week. Louis Kaiser says he doesn't need Pete Dunne's help. Pete Dunne says he is going to break Penta next week. Penta will wish he never stepped foot onto Monday Night Raw. Louis Kaiser says if that's the case, he'll stay out of Pete Dunne's business. Pete Dunne walks away. Well, walks off, yeah. AJ Styles walks by Louis Kaiser. We see him. We see him next. Commercial break. Backstage segment. Women's Intercontinental Champion Lyra Kira is talking to the Alpha Academy. Backstage, Ivy Nine and the Creed brothers walk up. They mock Lyra Kira for losing tonight as the new Women's Intercontinental Champion. Lyra Kira warns Ivy Nine to stay away from her. Ivy Nine says she'll take the title from Lyra Kira and the Creed brothers will first win the World Tag Team Champions. Country music singer Hardy is at ringside. So we get AJ Styles return. AJ Styles returns to WWE. That is, as you can tell by the title of the thumbnail. All right, let's move on. This was a pretty good segment by AJ Styles. AJ Styles makes his way to the ring. Michael Cole puts over AJ Styles creditors and Nashville, including his TNA creditors. The crowd chants for AJ Styles. AJ Styles looks moved by the reaction. AJ Styles says his heart is about to be out of his chest. He got some major deja vu right now. 4 months ago, he came into this building with the biggest smile on his face because this was his stomping ground. AJ Styles was going to get his career back on track, but then he got injured. The crowd chants, "Welcome back." AJ Styles says this was a career-ending injury. He thought his career was over. When he woke up that morning and hobbled to the bathroom, to took to look in the mirror and still has gas in the tank. It was hard getting back here. But anything worth doing is going to be hard. It's going to suck. Still, he is in Smashville Smashville to tell Nashville, Tennessee to tell him the WWE Universe is back. AJ Styles says he has a long to-do list. First, he wants to remind the locker room that he's still the phenomenal AJ Styles. Dirty Dominic Mysterio walks out to the stage with Carlito. The crowd loudly boos him. Boos Dominic Mysterio. Dominic Mysterio tries to speak, but the crowd boos him down. Carlito shouts to the crowd in Spanish. Dominic Mysterio says it's been a while since AJ Styles has been on Raw, and things have changed a little. And AJ Styles chant fires up. The one thing that will always stay the same is that the Judgment Day runs Raw. The crowd chants Dominic Mysterio, you suck. AJ Styles tells the crowd to save their breath. AJ Styles knows who they are and has the battle scars to prove it. Dominic Mysterio is right. Things have changed. Damian Priest isn't here anymore. So they're also down. Rhea Ripley. AJ Styles says Dominic Mysterio isn't what he expected. All he sees is a guy in purple skinny jeans. Carlito and Dominic Mysterio, who no one likes. AJ Styles is inspired by Dominic Mysterio's work ethic, and Dominic Mysterio is here every night, but he's always be Rey Mysterio's punk, you know what kid. Dominic Mysterio goes to hit him, but AJ Styles blocks it. AJ Styles hits Carlito with a Pele kick. Dominic Mysterio takes AJ Styles down and puts him against the ropes. Dominic Mysterio goes for the 619, but AJ Styles pops up and scares him off. Carlito attacks AJ Styles, but AJ Styles knocks him back. AJ Styles takes Carlito down with a phenomenal forearm. AJ Styles still tall in the ring. That was a pretty good segment by AJ Styles. Great to see AJ back. I thought for a second that he was announcing his retirement, but that have been lost in the scuffle of John Cena's retirement tour. I'm not sure how much time AJ Styles has left in the ring, but I'm going to enjoy while it's here. While it's here. Hashtag WWE Raw. Replay earlier tonight, World Heavyweight Champion Gunther attacks main event Jey Uso to start the show. Jey Uso would then inform Gunther he is facing him at WrestleMania 41 for the World Heavyweight Champion at WrestleMania 41 for the title. It makes perfect sense by having Jey Uso versus the Ring General Gunther at WrestleMania 41 Night 2 in the main event. Why would Jey Uso? That doesn't make sense if Jey Uso wants to face Cody Rhodes. That doesn't make sense. The only thing that makes sense is Jey Uso versus the Ring General Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 41 at Night 2 in the main event. That totally makes sense. I know that John Cena is going to win the Elimination Chamber. So John Cena versus Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 41 for the undisputed WWE Champion. Take my money to see John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. And that's all I gotta say. That's just my honest opinion. All right, in crowd interview segment. Jackie Redman is standing in the crowd. She is joined by Seth freaking Rollins. She says the men's elimination chamber match is certainly stacked with John Cena, CM Punk, and Drew McIntyre. Later tonight, we'll find out if Rey Mysterio or Logan Paul will be in the match. Next week, Seth Rollins will have a chance at the elimination chamber when he takes on Finn Balor. Seth Rollins says he feels great because he's a natural of Monday Night Raws. His path to WrestleMania 41 is getting closer. Jey Uso will be taking on Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. That means all eyes are on Cody Rhodes and the undisputed WWE Champion. All eyes are on the Elimination Chamber. Who will win? Seth Rollins is going to win that match, which is capped by itself. Seth Rollins is not going to win that Elimination Chamber. The only person that's going to win the Elimination Chamber match is the 17-time world champion John Cena. And John Cena is going to break the record. All right. Finn Balor walks up to them. Finn Balor says all eyes are on Seth Rollins, but all people sees his downfall. Everyone sees the crack. They saw Seth Rollins lose to CM Punk on the Netflix debut. They saw Seth Rollins lose his mind at the Royal Rumble. The only thing standing in Finn Balor's way of the Elimination Chamber is the world title at WrestleMania. It's a guy fall apart. Seth Rollins asks about if he's really believed that they go back, they go back a long way and have done this dance once or twice from WrestleMania to SummerSlam, and everyone else is everyone everywhere in between. Every time they're in the ring, they put on a show, which is I agree with that. Seth Rollins has news for Finn Balor. Seth Rollins has unfinished business with CM Punk. Then he has some loose ends tied up with Cody Rhodes. The way Seth Rollins sees it is Finn Balor standing in his way. After next week, Finn Balor won't be standing at all. Finn Balor laughs at Seth Rollins. Pretty cool segment by Seth Rollins and Finn Balor. Backstage segment: Logan Paul and Rey Mysterio are warming up in several locations ahead of their Elimination Chamber qualifying match later tonight. So we go to commercial break. Pat McAfee breaks down his appearance in a Super Bowl commercial. Backstage segment. AJ Styles is talking with Raw General Manager Adam Pearce. Says next week AJ Styles will face Dirty Dominic Mysterio. AJ Styles is happy about that. AJ Styles turns and sees WWE Intercontinental Champion Braun Breaker decide to deck out in a cowboy hat. Braun Breaker uh, coldly stares at AJ Styles and says, "See you around." Braun Breaker walks out. Take my money to see AJ Styles versus Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental Championship match at WrestleMania 41. Take my money, sign me up and take my money to see AJ Styles versus Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental Champion. It is something new and something fresh, and I love that. Sign me up to see that match between AJ Styles versus Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania 41. But do that in part one, in WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas night one. I would love to see that. But anyway, that's just my opinion. So we get the next match, World Tag Team Championship match. The Creed brothers, Brutus and Julius Creed, accompanied by Ivy Nile versus the War Raiders, Eric and Ivar. This was a solid tag team match. This was solid. Eric will start against Brutus Creed. Brutus takes him down and laughs at him. Eric quickly floors him with a running forearm and tags in Ivar. Ivar unloads with some wild back elbows, and Brutus is stunned. Brutus quickly chops him in the throat and tags Julius Creed in. Julius Creed punches and kicks Ivar down. Brutus tags back in and hits a pair of shoulder thrusts. Julius Creed hits Ivar with a running forearm. Julius Creed tags in and stops Ivar. Ivar knocks Julius back and sends him to ringside. Eric tags in his Julius Creed with a T-bone suplex. Eric takes him down and deadlifts German suplex. Brutus runs in, but Eric connects with the Uranus. Ivar tags in, but immediately tags Eric back in. Ivar takes Julius down. Julius Creed then scoop slams Ivar onto Julius Creed. Ivar leaves the ring and hits Brutus Creed with a running crossbody block against the lead apron. I'm not sorry, not Ivar. Eric knees Julius Creed in the face for a 2 count. Eric hits Julius Creed with a sit out powerbomb for another 2 count. So we go to commercial break. We come back from the commercial break to see Eric punching away at Julius Creed. Julius Creed stops Eric from making a tag and slams him down. Brutus Creed tags in, and the Creed brothers drive Eric's shoulder into the ring post. Brutus Creed lifts Eric. Julius knees Eric in the head, and Brutus Creed slams him. Brutus Creed picks up a 2 count. Brutus Creed applies a rear chin lock. Eric fights up. So Brutus Creed beats him down and tags Julius Creed in. The Creed brothers double team Eric with stumps. Brutus Creed tags in. Julius Creed takes Eric down with a suplex and hits Brutus Creed with a gut wrench suplex onto Eric for a 2 count. Brutus Creed applies an armbar. Eric fights up, but Brutus Creed stops him from making a tag. Eric fights him off and tags Ivar in. Ivar hits Brutus Creed with a back body drop, followed by a sidewalk slam. Ivar hits a basement crossbody. Julius Creed avoids an avalanche in the corner, but can't avoid the seated senton. Julius Creed runs in, but Ivar super spin kicks him down. Brutus Creed Brutus Creed hits Julius with a Bronco Buster, followed by a sit-out powerbomb for a near fall. Eric tags in and knees Julius Creed in the face. They hit a double hit. They hit Brutus Creed with the Viking Express for a near fall. Ivar tags back in. Julius Creed pulls Eric off the apron. Brutus Creed hits Ivar with the ankle slam for a near fall. Julius Creed tags in, but Ivar tags them and hits a handspring double back elbow. Ivar heads to the top rope, but Ivy Nine gets on the apron to distract him. Julius Creed leaps up the top rope and hits Ivar with a superplex. Brutus Creed follows up with a moonsault 1-2. Eric breaks up the pin. Julius Creed charged Eric, but Eric gives him a back body drop over the top rope. Eric tags in and goes back and forth with Brutus Creed. The crowd chants, "This is awesome." Eric rocks Brutus with a massive forearm. Ivar tags in. the tags in. They go for a War Machine, but Julius Creed blasts his eyebrow with the side of the head with the World Tag Team Championship. The referee calls for the bell. Eric attacks Julius Creed. Yeah, Eric attacks Julius Creed, but Brutus lays him out with a title shot in the skull. The Creed brothers holds up the world tag team titles with IV9 by their side. So the Creed brothers was making a statement. That's all I gotta say. But that was a solid tag team championship match with more on the horizon. Follow that finish. The World Raiders and the Creed brothers had good chemistry, which is I agree with that tonight. I'm looking forward to seeing it again. Hashtag WWE Raw. All right, let's move on. The Judgment Day Clubhouse. A bloodied and battled Liv Morgan is laying on the couch with Raquel Rodriguez. Carlito is in pain from the phenomenal form. Finn Balor walks in and says Liv Morgan should have listened to him. Dirty Dominic Mysterio says Liv Morgan already qualified for the Women's Elimination Chamber and Raquel Rodriguez will qualify next week. They also have a guaranteed tag team match. Finn Balor says that's a lot of excuses coming from a guy who was made to look like a fool by AJ Styles. Dominic Mysterio says Finn Balor is the fool for not helping him and Carlito. Finn Balor says Dominic Mysterio needs to finish what he started with AJ Styles and will stay out of it. Dominic Mysterio says they'll been shorthanded since JD Madonna went down and JD Madonna being injured. So Liv Morgan with her face covered in dry blood tell Finn Balor not to blame Dominic Mysterio. She says they do need a new member, but Finn Balor refused. Next week, Finn Balor will beat Seth Rollins, win the Elimination Chamber, and go on to win the title at WrestleMania 41. You can tell right now that the Judgment Day is finna fall apart and split up. You can tell by that. All right. So we go to backstage segment. Damage Control is walking backstage when Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley walks up to her. Rhea Ripley says she doesn't owe Io Sky anything. She's not going to give her a match because she owns her. She's giving Io Sky a match because she wants to. Rhea Ripley says she'll defend her title against Io Sky on the Raw after Elimination Chamber. Io Sky says she can't wait. This setting Io Sky up to lose next week after Elimination Chamber on Raw. So Io Sky is gonna lose, man. And I got a feeling that Rhea Ripley is gonna retain the Women's World Champion. All right, let's move on. In the arena, CM Punk makes his entrance. Commercial break. Next week on Raw, Seth freaking Rollins versus Finn Balor in the Elimination Chamber qualified match, which is Seth Rollins is going to win. All right. Then Raquel Rodriguez versus the Prodigy Watson Perez will be next week. So they're gonna have the Prodigy Watson Perez goes over Raquel Rodriguez, and then you're gonna have Penta versus Pete Dunne. You already know that Penta's gonna go over Pete Dunne this week on Raw. Then you're gonna have the phenomenal AJ Styles goes versus Dirty Dominic Mysterio, and I got the phenomenal AJ Styles going over Dominic Mysterio next week on Raw. So those are my opinions. Seth Rollins is going to go over Finn Balor. The Prodigy Watson Perez is going to go over Raquel Rodriguez. Penta is going to go over Pete Dunne, and you got the phenomenal AJ Styles will go over Dominic Mysterio. That's just my opinion. I hope my picks will be right. All right, let's move on. Video pack. So we get a clip of CM Punk talking to WWE recruits on WWE LFG. WWE LFG premieres on A&E this Sunday. So we get CM Punk addresses the Elimination Chamber, and this promo right here, this promo. It's not a bad promo, but this is a decent promo by CM Punk. CM Punk is standing in the ring. A CM Punk chant fires up. CM Punk will be in the Elimination Chamber with John Cena and Drew McIntyre. CM Punk says it's great to be alive on Monday night in Nashville, Tennessee. It's obvious that they are on the road to WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas. If you were to ask him a few weeks ago, he'll have told them with all the confidence in the world that he was going to win the World Rumble. Sometimes he talks too much. CM Punk is disappointed. He's not mad at Jey Uso. CM Punk likes watching his peers accomplish his goals. His goal is to still his goal is still WrestleMania 41. Jey Uso declares he will go after Gunther World Heavyweight Championship. A few weeks ago, he told Cody Rhodes he wouldn't stab him in the back. He stabbed him in the front. Well, now he has to. He has to. CM Punk says he's the elimination chamber now. CM Punk is not happy that John Cena got into the elimination chamber without having to qualify, which is I do agree with that. What CM Punk said. The bad news for John Cena is CM Punk had to bust his you know what to qualify. CM Punk is going to beat the living crap out of John Cena and go to WrestleMania to cash in the only way he knows how. The only man the only man who has qualified for the elimination chamber is that piece of garbage, Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre ran to SmackDown after Hell in a Cell. Next we have someone he doesn't even like to name drop, Seth freaking Rollins. Seth freaking Rollins is taking on Finn Balor. Either could win, but CM Punk will win no matter what. He says never been more confident in his life. So CM Punk to the WrestleMania 41 sign. WrestleMania 41 belongs to one man, CM Punk. They are not going to have CM Punk win. They're going to have the 70-time world champion John Cena going to win at the Elimination Chamber, so he can battle Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship at WrestleMania. Which is, I think John Cena may break the record, but I got a bad feeling that Cody Rhodes is going to retain. But we'll wait and see. But I want John Cena to break the world record. All right, that's just my opinion. Logan Paul music hits. Yeah, Logan Paul music hits it to interrupt CM Punk. CM Punk remarks that he didn't know whose music that was. To be honest, I didn't either. CM Punk sits on the top turnbuckle and laughs. CM Punk says he sees why they called him a punk. All through, he can't come up with a bunch of better names. Unfortunately, he can't say it on TV. What Logan Paul cannot understand is the crowd booing him. They cheer CM Punk. Why? CM Punk talks trash about him, and Logan Paul threw him over the top rope in the Royal Rumble next night. That was the best 15 minutes of CM Punk's career. Logan Paul has CM Punk's number at the Royal Rumble and will have it at Elimination Chamber tonight. It's Rey Mysterio's turn for 15 minutes of time, 15 minutes of fame. And in my honest opinion, um, yeah, I do not want to see Logan Paul win the Elimination Chamber match. That's all I gotta say. But anyway, that is my opinion. CM Punk compares Logan Paul's heat to Dominic Mysterio. CM Punk says he would have mentioned Logan Paul in his promo, but forgot he was in a match. If Logan Paul is lucky enough to get Rey Mysterio in the 619, he'll put him to sleep in Toronto. That'd be fun. Can you imagine Logan Paul and Dominic Mysterio um be a tag team? The crowd will get the crowd will boo the mess out of Dominic Mysterio and Logan Paul if Logan Paul and Dirty Dominic Mysterio were a tag team. They will get the boos out. Logan Paul and Dominic Mysterio will get booed out of the building. So put Logan Paul and Dominic Mysterio together and watch how fast the fans watch how the fans watch how fast the fans will boo Logan Paul and Dirty Dominic Mysterio out of the building. All right, let's move on. It says Rey Mysterio makes his entrance and embraces CM Punk in the Azaway. The main event is next. Just a promo with CM Punk, not much to it. The interaction with Logan Paul was interesting, but that's about it. Hashtag WWE Raw. So we go to commercial break. So we get the main event of the evening. Elimination Chamber qualifying match. Logan Paul versus Rey Mysterio. This main event match. This was a really good main event match. But I really want Rey Mysterio to win tonight. That's all I gotta say. The bell rings and Rey Mysterio slaps Logan Paul before beating him down in the corner. Logan Paul rolls out of the ring and is not happy. Logan Paul gets in the apron and shoulders Rey Mysterio's back. Rey Mysterio ducks a buckshot lariat. Rey Mysterio grabs him, but Logan Paul takes him down. Logan Paul hits the ropes, and there is some weird muscular. Rey Mysterio wrenches the arm. Logan Paul leapfrogs him twice and goes for a monkey flip, but Rey Mysterio puts on the brakes and stomps the face. A Logan Paul suck chant picks up. Logan Paul reverses a whip and hits Rey Mysterio with a tilt-a-world gutbuster. Logan Paul throws Rey Mysterio in a corner and punches away at him. Logan Paul talks trash to Rey Mysterio and knees him in the midsection. Logan Paul knees him again and holds the arm. Logan Paul hits a world power slam for a 2 count. Logan Paul knees away at Rey Mysterio's ribs and waits for him to get up. Logan Paul stumps Rey Mysterio with a stinging jabs. The crowd chants Logan Paul sucks chant taunts the crowd. Rey Mysterio avoids a big right hand and punches at Logan Paul. Logan Paul goes for a tilt whirl, but Rey Mysterio falls onto Logan Paul. Logan Paul charged, but Rey Mysterio pulls the top rope down to get him out of the ring. Rey Mysterio then wipes Logan Paul out with a cold screw plancha. Um, Rey Mysterio gets Logan Paul in the ring and bounces him off the top turnbuckle. Rey Mysterio knocks him back and goes to the top rope. Logan Paul fights back and picks Rey Mysterio up for a 2 count. Picks Rey Mysterio up for a moonsault slash fall away slam combo. Both men are down, so we go to commercial break. 13,009 13,009 people are booing Logan Paul as we return from the break for the final break of the evening. Um, good job by the WWE Universe booing. Good job by WWE Universe booing Logan Paul. Logan Paul sends Rey Mysterio to the corner and hits a waistline takeover. Rey Mysterio fights up and hits the ropes, but Logan Paul takes him down with a kitchen sink knee to the midsection. Logan Paul slides Rey Mysterio out of the ring, but Rey Mysterio rolls and lands on his feet. Rey Mysterio challenges Logan Paul to come to ringside. Logan Paul goes to ringside and Mysterio punches away at him before sending him into the barricade. Rey Mysterio goes for a wheelbarrow bulldog on the floor, but Logan Paul counters by slamming him sternum first onto the barricade. Logan Paul gets Rey Mysterio in the ring and talks some more trash. Logan Paul signals that he is going to use the ring steps. Logan Paul pulls Rey Mysterio out of the ring and goes to slam him onto the steel steps. But Rey Mysterio counters into a roll through to send Logan Paul into the steps. Rey Mysterio gets in the ring and slides out with a splash on Logan Paul on the floor. Rey Mysterio gets Logan Paul in the ring and goes to the top rope for a flying seated senton. Rey Mysterio hits the ropes and hits a basement senton seated senton. Rey Mysterio connects with a line saw for a near fall. Rey Mysterio attacks Logan Paul reverses a whip to the corner, but Rey Mysterio elbows him back. Rey Mysterio hits a seated head scissors takeover, putting Logan Paul in the corner. Rey Mysterio starts to 10 punches in the corner. Logan Paul punches back and puts Rey Mysterio on his shoulders. Logan Paul hits a rolling fisherman's carry, followed by a line saw for a near fall. Logan Paul gets to his feet and sends Rey Mysterio into the ropes. Logan Paul lifts Rey Mysterio, but Rey Mysterio counters into a satellite DDT for a near fall. Rey Mysterio knocks Logan Paul into the position and hits the ropes for a 619. Logan Paul big boos him down. The crowd loudly boos. Logan Paul is bleeding from the nose. Logan Paul for the 10 punches, but Rey Mysterio immediately gets away. Rey Mysterio has Logan Paul on the shoulders and hits a sit-out powerbomb for a near fall. Rey Mysterio knocks Logan Paul into the position and hits the 619. Rey Mysterio heads to the top rope and goes to drop the dime with a splash. But Logan Paul gets the knees up. Logan Paul crushes Rey Mysterio with a punch and hits a Tatum reinforced right hand. Logan Paul then flips Rey Mysterio into a massive DDT for the win. That move was called the Paul Paul Vertizer. The Paul Vertizer. Verzer, whatever that finisher move is Paul Ver Verzer. Paul Verzer. The winner of the match, Logan Paul. I did not want Logan Paul to qualify for the men's elimination chamber match. This should have been Rey Mysterio. But this was a good main event match. But that match should have belonged to Rey Mysterio instead of Logan Paul. And I'm speaking facts by itself. That's just my opinion. I'm going to stand on it. Wherever you guys, wherever people like it or not, that should have been Rey Mysterio qualified for the men's elimination chamber match instead of Logan Paul. But that was a good main event match. Logan Paul joins John Cena, CM Punk, and Drew McIntyre in the men's elimination chamber match. But next week, on SmackDown, you got Braun Strowman, Damian Priest, and Jacob Fatu has to qualify for the men's elimination chamber match. Which one of those three men are going to qualify? We got to see on SmackDown. Raw comes to Raw comes to Charlotte, North Carolina next week. Good main event with Logan Paul going over Rey Mysterio. That was some chunkiness at chunkiness at the start with some big muscular, but they recovered nicely. I like that bringing back a focus on Logan Paul's loaded right hand. I also like the New Day's attack as the show was ending. Yeah, they did show the New Day, Kofi Kingston, and Xavier was attacking Rey Mysterio, and that's all I gotta say. Another, in my opinion, Monday Night Raw, WWE Raw was a good show. It says another solid edition of WWE Raw, keeping it consistent at 2.5 hours, makes this show infinitely more watchable. Saving an extra half hour, making a difference. Only 4 matches, but they all had time. They all had a time and were very good. Everything had a purpose tonight. In my opinion, WWE Raw was a good show, and I give it a 6 out of 10. And WWE Raw goes off the air. All right, let me give my opinion what I think about WWE Raw. Now, let me give my opinion what I think about WWE Raw. Now, WWE Raw was a was a very good show, and I give it a 6 out of 10. But before I wrap this video up, WWE Raw was a good show, and I give it a 6 out of 10. I just want to come on here and just say thank you guys so much for coming out to my 5-hour live stream for the Super Bowl for the Kansas City Chiefs versus Philadelphia Eagles. And thank you guys so much for coming out to my live stream on Saturday for a 2-hour live stream for hanging out with me. So I did 2 live streams Saturday and Sunday. That's all I gotta say. But like I said, shout outs to Hot Shot. Hot Shot is one of my favorite content creators on YouTube. So yeah, shout outs to Hot Shot and shout outs to everybody that came out to my live stream. I was the only person that rated Hot Shot Saturday. You know what I'm saying? I want to share my community with Hot Shot's community. So Hot Shot, if you're watching this video, make sure you come to my world premiere in my chat. I'll give you a standard moderator. So Hot Shot, shout outs to you and your community. Keep up the good work, man. And I hope you get that YouTube partner, man, because you deserve it. Because you always put in the hard work on your content. You always upload YouTube shorts and going live. That's exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm here to push the positivity forward. I'm not here to push that negativity. um, we all gonna move forward together by making things happen by doing something positive. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. I just had to put this out there. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed my WWE Raw review on highlights, make sure you guys please watch the video from all the way from the beginning all the way to the end. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more wrestling content on the channel like this, because I'm on the road to 8K and a path to YouTube partner. And follow my social media down below in the description. And I will see you guys tomorrow for my WWE NXT review and highlights. This your boy Bigboysnacksjonnytv. Have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. And I will make a 3-minute YouTube short video of me showing you guys my thumbnail twice in that video by itself. Have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. Kept your crew, kept your kings, kept your club. Too sweet. I'm out of here. Gang. Mwah. Bang. Too sweet. Gang. Have a great night, guys. And I will see you guys tomorrow for my WWE NXT review and highlights. So, like I said just now, whoever whoever shows up in my world premiere in my comments, whoever shows up in my chat for my world premiere for my WWE review and highlights at 4 o'clock a.m. on YouTube will get a shout out. And I'm handing out standard moderators to the good people only. That's all I gotta say. Have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive and stay too sweet. I'm out of here. Gang. Mwah. Bang. Too sweet. Gang. Thank you guys so much for watching my WWE Raw review and highlights. And can we get my WWE Raw review and highlights more than 10 likes, please? I would gladly appreciate if my WWE Raw review and highlights would get more than 10 likes. That's all I gotta say. Have a great night. Stay too sweet. I'm out of here. Gang.